This one right here, Modern Warfare 2 2022 is great and terrible. Let's react it. Damn. Great intro.
Bravo 6, moving on the rear garden.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Being kind of sus, you know what I'm saying?
How does it make me feel? Modern Warfare 2 back in the day, that was the game that ruined Call of Duty for me, the original one. Say what you want, I know it's the most popular one, but for me it ruined it. It made kill streaks the worst. It was the noob tube, double akimbo 1917
Bro, it was fun and unbalanced back in the day, and no one knew any better to abuse that shit.
Gun was crazy.
Some people did.
It was too much. This is a shit bag. The dog shit goes in here. I remember I was so ragey at some point. I drew a swastika on the cover because I just came off of my Call of Duty 4 MLG phase. I was in the clan.
The multiplayer, yeah, but the single player was nearly perfect. Like, I think it's at least in the top 3 single player games of all CODs. COD ones. Or all COD single player games, yeah.
In the clan.
Campaigns.
KSKO2. It was not bad. It was pretty good. I took a shit now on the multiplayer of that game, but Modern Warfare 2, the old one, has the best first-person shooter single-player campaign I've ever seen. Yep. Now we have the reimagining, idea of Modern Warfare.
Something new of the same thing.
Modern Warfare 2019. Love the way they're naming the games. Keep it up. And I want to say, first of all, that I just have to get this off my chest. You know, when people say,
I'm not feeling video games anymore.
This game, when you started for the first time, made me feel this way. Bro, I want to play the campaign. You have to restart the game twice. Or did I have to restart it 3 times? Loading shaders, queuing up for playing the single player campaign. Why does it have to be this way? Why can't games just be games? Stop it. Other games, you click the EXE, you play the game. The EXE feels like it's a glitch. That
Everything needs to be online nowadays, so it is what it is.
Moving around, it's become a pain in the ass. You know, I didn't play Vanguard, I didn't play Black Ops Cold War.
I like to take some break between Call of Duty games. I don't play them every year.
Because of that, it feels like coming home. And maybe for many of you it does too. There's a reason why this game is a fucking flagship. Why Sony is giving this game as an argument why Microsoft can acquisition Activision. There's no other first-person shooter that comes close in terms of the precision and the on-pointness of the gameplay. I'm not gonna go into detail there. Every Call of Duty review, I would have to say all this shit, but you know what I mean. Call of Duty is perfect. When it comes to the gameplay, the gunplay, it's perfect. It is how it's supposed to be. Bam, Ende, Good Nacht, Ciao Kakao. And the sound effects, man. The shotgun, the pop, pop, pop. Insanity, without a doubt. I remember the Modern Warfare 2019 was already good, but here, every gun, when I heard it, I was like, pop, 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 boom, 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 boom.
It doesn't matter how garbage any COD game is or how good it is. They always nail the sound of the guns. I love that shit. Or the animations. It feels unrealistic, real.
Technically and gameplay-wise is perfection. We're not arguing that.
Anyways.
First thing I do, I play the campaign. Because for me, Call of Duty is always about the campaign first and foremost. Let's get into more detail here because I think the campaign is really a mixed bag. Generally, I really appreciated what they tried to do here. They tried to be creative. And that's something that you can't say for every Call of Duty game. They really tried to push the envelope here and to make it interesting, you know? Big respect to the devs, trying to diversify the gameplay. There's some stuff in here that I just fucking love. I love that they brought back driving. Man, shout out to Call of Duty 2 with tanks. I love that they have the top-down strategy part where you give orders to the guy and he's running around. They have the air support shit. And
damn, it's like with the robots in Black Ops 2 or the squads. Like those small event missions, I guess.
The delay in the air support is so nice. It's fucking... Oh, feels so satisfying. It's a more kind. The container mission, the containers, when you're on the ship, goes, you can get squished, yeah? And speaking of wetness, there's one moment when you jump down the waterfall, like... There are some missions that even give you more agency than maybe what you're used to from a COD campaign. In the past, it's like, okay, take that guy out. If you don't take him out, it's mission failed. We'll get him next time. Sometimes it's like, hey, you just keep it running. You fucked up, you must deal with it.
I think here they truly nailed the sniper mission where you could go all in or could go stealthy, just the way you want it. So
3 noches.
The cutscenes are so futuristic and look so nice. Captain Price is so handsome. I want that beard. I want to look and sound like him. I love him. Before I played the game, I saw a little video on Twitter. This is what Modern Warfare 2 looks like, and they show the Amsterdam mission. I'm like, no way. No fucking way this is in the game. This is bullshit. Next level.
Unreal.
But 2 big problems. The mission lasts about 5 minutes. It literally feels like more of a flex and a tech demo than an actual mission because you do nothing, basically. And even worse, where the hoes at? I see the red lights, but no women. How do I come? You can tell where the inspiration comes from sometimes. You are in the darkness and you have to fucking loot shit. First person Last of Us style. Craft items, traps, and then you have to open saves and find combinations, and you find a crossbow. Like, I was thinking The Last of Us during the entire time, but I love that. I love that so much. There's one part when you're in a mansion and you're sneaking around like Dishonored Hitman style, throwing knives and shit. I really appreciate this creativity and this diversification of gameplay. I almost feel like these things would be good enough to be individual games. It's that good and that fresh. But there is a downside to this creativity.
A little bit.
I think that in Modern Warfare 2, the most creative missions, they sometimes overstay their welcome. The air support mission drags on for way too long. There's a major segment of it, and then there's another segment, and I just thought, stop it. I had enough. I want to go back to the normal Call of Duty gameplay. Shooty. No
yeah, you need to have a you need to have a healthy mixture. That's all. You
more
can
pew pew. Or the top down mission. You're dangling down top down. It's such a classic Call of Duty moment. You're like, top down. Even that mission, you jump from
Kinda
car
like
to
that.
car, Just Cause style, Uncharted style. But it goes on and on and on. And I'm like, you have good ideas, Activision, but stop it. It's too long. But I never hear.
Yeah, it's about dragging out gameplay as well, even though it's not that fun at the moment. But for me, it didn't feel that boring. It was still like a pure adrenaline rush, and I think it wasn't that bad.
If you think about it, COD has always had the opposite problem of that. Usually it's super strong moment-to-moment action, and that is so tight that it's usually over before you know it. You're like, oh man, I wish there was more of it. Leave the bitches wanting more. Sophia's sleeping. But here, it's the other way around, and that is so much worse. I got sick of several missions where I just couldn't stand doing it for one more second. Not good. The addition of bullet sponge enemies, and they all have kind of the same animations when you break their armor, doesn't fit into this game. Don't like it. Artificial difficulty increasement. Full. They try to recreate the Clear House vibe from the epic, incredible 2019 mission. Bravo 6, moving to the second floor. There are several moments when you clear houses, but none of them have that level of polish. This is something that really stuck out to me about halfway through, and that is that the story was incredibly weak and small scale. Not big picture enough for my liking. Usually you don't feel like you're part of a cool spec ops team. A lot of it is just goofy. The CIA pencil pusher lady is on the front lines. She gets kidnapped, then you put the mission to the side and you save her. Why? It's so dumb. It's like Fast and Furious level of stupidity. It seems so irrelevant. It sure as hell is no war. Things are more personal and therefore, to be honest, less serious, much less imposing.
Yeah, but the OG campaign was like better.
In a grand scheme. This is particularly worse because what was Modern Warfare 2 back then like? Bro, no Russian. Bam!
Remember,
World War.
they must do something like that again. Because it was about the controversy, and it was great because it was controversial. Yeah. People talked about that shit. And it became infamous and famous as well. Like, it was how you gain popularity. Nowadays, just fear of getting cancelled is a big thing, but bro, back in the day, they didn't do
Fighting
shit.
at the capital. I fought at the capital. It was basically World War 3. This year is nothing like that. It's a lot of
Pure fun.
personal, stupid side mission stuff. It feels like a Call of Duty cartel warfare. And I love the cartel, don't get me wrong, yeah? España, Cabana, Manzana. What's wrong? No hablas español, fellas! Hey, I have a pet peeve. This ghost guy with a skull mask. I think Call of Duty has forgotten what made him cool in the first place. If I'm not mistaken, the ghost dude had kind of a cult following and like it's like a fan favorite because he was unknown. A random background soldier. He had a ghost mask painted on his baklava. So they know, or people find him cool. Now, let's not teach you why he's cool. Let's just already assume that you find him cool and really push that in your face hard. He's the definition of tryhard. Yo, this guy is super cool. He has a skull mask.
Badass.
Yo. please clap. Every time I see him in this game, I had to laugh. He's so cringe. It's like he's wearing a condom. Do you find him cool? Then the multiplayer.
Bro,
guys, I'm not
to be
an
honest, I
energy,
find him
high-risk, high-reward pro gamer anymore. There's not that much I can say about that. And also, with multiplayer games,
But
you
just
give
me,
your
I think.
thoughts.
You think it sucks?
Tomorrow a patch comes out, fixes the reason why it sucks, your review is useless. I'm just giving you my impressions on the multiplayer. One thing that I find so interesting is the single player campaign looks so good and down to the last tease, like well designed. And then you jump
As
into
always.
the multiplayer and it just looks worse. Everything is so washed out, so generic, Marvel style. It's probably done for visibility or performance, I don't know, but all the charm
Yeah.
that the game achieves in single player is washed away in multiplayer. That's why all COD games look the same in multiplayer. Tried the third person mode because I was excited to see what that's like, and bro, it goes boink. Yikes.
We're gonna fix that. Probably.
There's one thing that hit me really early on.
I hope
that
so,
is
at least.
I hate made up weapons. I don't know what it is. I'm not even like a gun nut. I don't love like AK-47. I fucking hate made up guns. I don't know why. When you played some games in the past, you can instantly tell what guns are inspired from what guns. But when I see these fake names, Lachman, Lachman, Lachman. Bro, I know it's a licensing thing. I just hate it. Spend the extra money for my immersion. It's such a stupid complaint, but hey, I bet I'm not the only one. The attachment and weapon unlock system is making the rounds and people are not sure how to feel about it. I gotta say, I kind of like it because, first of all, it's just something new. Plus, it incentivizes you to try different guns that you otherwise would never try. But it also led to me having to play like at least a few hours with weapons that
Absolutely hate it.
I was sucking every match, but I had to use it because I wanted to unlock the next one. I don't know if that's smart for a game that wants to be casual and accessible. Plus, the upgrade system now and the unlock system is so
More for
complex.
trials, I guess.
Maybe that's counterproductive to what they want to achieve, you know? Honestly, I don't
But
care.
I think I like it. I think
I personally appreciate it and I like it. The perks, they are not instantly activated, but you activate the 2 perks as the match progresses. I like that too. I think it's cool.
Damn.
UAV online. All
Something
this
new.
crazy, you know, these sounds. And when you finish a game and you get all these post-game level up, the bars filling up and the level
Yes,
up, man,
yes,
it's so
yes.
rewarding. They know how to get that
Dopamine, man.
dopamine, Brian. I look at it and I go, oh, I love it. Oh, what the... We all know what a normal Call of Duty match has been like forever. It's the identity of Call of Duty. Shoot, die, shoot, die, shoot, die, shoot, die, shoot, die.
Yep.
I love it and I hate it. When
You just need. It's less about aim and skill. It's more about knowing where the enemy spawns and where they are coming from. Like abusing some positions. Like I hate it that camping is rewarded in the newer Call of Duty games. Like it wasn't like that a few games ago, but now they tune it in a way where you need to camp. Like they've changed a bunch of things, which I'm not going to talk about here. You can watch videos about that, but they changed it in a way where it's more camper friendly and high-tech shit. I want to jump in, I want to peek the corner, I want to delete that dude. Like bunny hopping. The jump peek and do shit, man.
When it releases, we're all
This is
equals.
great shit.
And then as it continues, people find out how to cheese it, where to camp, what the worst
Yeah.
exploits are, and then it just gets worse. And I do worse and worse until I'm just done with it. The co-op mode, didn't find it super enjoyable. Also, because I have no one to play with. But my personal highlight is the invasion mode. 64 players with bots, which means you die less and you get more kills. I like it. In Warzone, I couldn't give less of a fuck and never will play that shit. Anyways, thank you to all the Patrons. If you want to appear in one of my videos and give your own review,
Perfect. Support him.
come on Patreon and get early access to the videos, be in the credit poll.
Bro, I don't understand it why he's uploading that to his second channel. Like, it's still great quality. This was 11 minutes of pure quality, and it is just second channel content because I think he just has such high standards, but I love it, man. Go subscribe to Rantwo, go like his video, go write a comment, and do the same to me if you like the video. You want to see more of my, or listen to more of my shit opinion about stuff, and I guess you can subscribe as well to my channel. And that's it. Subscribe, Rantwo. It's the most important thing. And that's it. I guess see you next time. Wafer.